The Value of Pointers, posted on February 17, 2012. If you look at it, the process of becoming free of negativity and coming into alignment with yourself, with your life's calling, just requires 2 steps. Number 1, develop your awareness by becoming observant of your thought and emotional space instead of being lost in it. And number 2, go through a phase of letting go of the past negativity by staying as an open space and allowing the natural release. I would call this the detox of your inner space. Once you've developed awareness and let go of your past negativity, your reality would feel like a fresh start and you will feel like a new person. From here on, it would be about exploring life from a place of connection. It's that simple. The simplest and the most direct pointer would be develop awareness and then let go of past negativity. As you become aware, you identify the negativity and thus stop being lost in it. And then you need to unload the baggage of past negativity before you can enjoy the journey. So becoming aware is the first step, but letting of the past negativity is the most crucial and all-important next step. Once the momentum of past negativity ebbs away in you, there is very low resistance in your inner space, which allows the full flow of the well-being inherent to your life stream, ensuring a congruent and harmonious reality, also allowing for your natural expression. So why so many posts? When this process is so simple, why bother with so many extra pointers and so much in-depth understanding? Well, mostly because different brains have different requirements of knowledge so that they can clearly understand what it means to be aware and what it means to let go of past negativity and what it means to live a life aligned with inner wholeness so that they can finally allow it to happen. For some people, just the pointer of letting go is enough to start letting go of the negativity and become aligned with the pull of their life stream. For others, a lot of understanding may be needed before they can start letting go of the negativity, and hence more in-depth pointers and insights are needed. For example, when I say stay as an open space and allow the natural release of the momentum of negativity, a lot of people would require a deeper understanding of what it means to be resting as an open space or relaxed awareness, and what it means to naturally release the negativity, or what negativity means to start with. So the pointer may be simple and something in you already gets it, but the brain feels a doubt and asks how, just to be clear, just to know that it's doing it right, and it's normal, and hence some other pointers to explain the direct pointer. Moreover, the brain requires reinforcement before it can really get it. When the same pointer is expressed in very many ways, the brain slowly starts getting it. When I first read The Power of Now, I hardly understood anything other than the practice of becoming aware of the present moment, which I interpreted as removing focus from the mind and focusing on the objects in my surrounding. Also, becoming aware basically just caused me to become more aware of my negativity, making me feel more negative. And it was not until I started understanding the aspect of letting go that I could put the pieces together and come to a deeper understanding, and hence come to an inner stability. Becoming aware is the easy part. It's the letting go of the negativity, which is a challenge, and most of the pointers in these posts are to generate awareness of the negativity and the dynamics of the process of letting go. Negativity is not so easily defined because it comes in different forms, in many gross and subtle aspects, different flavors, and different dimensions. If I just say let go of negativity, it would mean nothing to a lot of people because if they could, they would. Most people are completely aware that they have a negativity. It's just that they are not able to let go of it. The reason why a lot of people can't let go of their negativity is because they are not able to identify its dynamics in them. Also, it's required to identify the root of the negativity before one can even start letting go of it. And for many people, it can be a huge challenge to identify the various aspects of their own negativity, and these pointers can help to do just that. That's the reason for so many pointers. Understanding helps expedite letting go of negativity. Always remember that this process by itself is really simple and scientific. You just need to relax and no longer fuel the negativity, and it will ebb away on its own because it's not supported by the vibration of life. It needs your focus to sustain itself. However, it takes time for the negativity to die away, and usually people get impatient too soon and they start thinking that they are doing something wrong. Remember that it took years for the negativity to gain momentum in you, and it will at least take a few months before it can lose hold after you start letting go of it. It's like when you stop adding fuel to the fire, it dies out on its own, but it does not extinguish immediately. It burns on the past fuel for a while. Identifying negativity is usually the most challenging and complex aspect because the negativity can show up in some many hidden forms. The purpose of these pointers is to identify negativity. What could have taken years to identify on your own, you can identify in a few days or a week when you have the right pointers or guidance. Most of what I write took me a few years to realize on my own, and you can use these pointers to shorten your time period towards alignment immensely. It's the lack of knowing that keeps people seeking for a long time, sometimes a lifetime. The right knowing can help you get through with the process of letting go of the negativity as quickly as a few months, which is usually needed for the momentum of past negativity to ebb away. Also, the process of letting go by itself requires a lot of understanding because when you start relaxing and opening up for a while, it seems blissful, and then the process of detox starts with the obvious layers of negativity coming up to be released. The usual reaction is one of confusion or panic and trying to get back to the bliss instead of allowing this release to take place. Some people get stuck just suppressing this release, sometimes for many years. With the right pointers and guidance, you will understand this process clearly so you no longer get panicked about the release that's happening, and you stay open to allowing it to release fully. In this openness, this whole process of cleaning out the past negativity gets done in a few months, what could have taken several years if you had confusion or resistance about it. One pointer can help remove a block that's kept you hostage for a few years. That's the power of pointers in this process of letting go of negativity. A subtle misunderstanding can keep you going in a loop for years, and it can get cleared up in a minute when you get an insight or pointer about it. This is an age of information. There is so much access to all forms of teachings and resources. If one has an attitude of learning, one can easily come to a clear understanding. What took several years to understand just a few decades back can be understood in the span of a few weeks now. This is the reason why so many people presently who have the receptivity to learning are consciously able to become free of the hold of negativity in them through their understanding of it and thus come to its place of alignment in a much shorter span.